Hello, I'm Kev, your living proof that you're never too old. I'm at the cinema to see Suicide Squad. It's out today. I'm very excited. Eldest Sproglet's with me as well, but she's hiding from the camera because apparently she's cool enough to come and see a Suicide Squad movie, but not cool enough. Sorry, too cool to be on video with her old man. Very disappointing. Look, she's probably texting her friends now, telling them what a loser I am. Yeah. When in actual fact, she's the one who's come to the cinema with her dad. So, you know, who's the real loser? Let's go and watch the film anyway. Right, well, we've just come out. You're still struggling from the 3D glasses, aren't you?
Yeah.
And hiding from the camera and not used to sunlight. It's weird coming out of the cinema at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's not natural. Very quick initial reactions. I don't see why that's had loads of really bad reviews. You know nothing about those characters, do you? Did that film make any sense to you at all?
Yeah.
You understood what was going on?
Kind of.
Excellent. Well, for me, as a comic book nerd, I thought it was excellent. Some of the reviews I've read, people moaning that the Joker's barely in it. I think it's 23 minutes of a 2-hour film he's in it for. To be honest, my complaint with the Joker is I don't really get why he was in it at all. I don't think he needed to be there. I don't think he really added anything to the plot. I guess you need to add him in order to put bums on seats and get people interested in it because, ooh, it's the Joker. How exciting. And that's what a lot of the media coverage and stuff has been about. But I don't know. I don't think the film really benefited from him being there necessarily. It certainly wasn't a bad thing that he was in there, and I think Jared Leto did a perfectly good job as the Joker. Did it completely differently to how Heath Ledger did. Completely different take on the Joker overall, really. Kind of a take we've not really seen before, but is quite familiar from the comic books, and I enjoyed it. With regard to the film overall, some of the other things I've read in reviews that they kind of get to a point partway through where they kind of stop being the Suicide Squad and become the Avengers light, and they just sort of become superheroes and make the right moral decision. That didn't necessarily sit particularly well with me. I don't think they needed to do that. I think you could have still told a good story with a beginning, a middle and an end and a decent arc without having to change what are fundamentally bad characters. But I guess I see why they had to do that, to be able to make it a film that normal people understand the arc of. It's quite hard to sell a movie and get behind an arc where it's just bad guys being bad guys. So I suppose they had to show that character development. It will be interesting to see where they go with these characters in future movies. Overall though, I thought the cast was excellent. Harley Quinn is obviously the star of the show, unless you believe the credits, because Margot Robbie's only billed third. Will Smith is apparently the star, and unbelievably Jared Leto gets second billing despite the fact he's barely in it. Margot Robbie, clearly the star of the film. Harley Quinn was excellent. Will Smith was very good as Deadshot as well. And overall, I don't really have any complaints. It gave me exactly what I was expecting from a Suicide Squad film. Slight issues with the story aside, I think it was very, very good contribution to the DC cinematic universe, if that's what they're calling it. Nice little links in with both Batman vs Superman, which was referenced at the start of the film and done really well, and kind of gives the motivation for the Suicide Squad being formed in the first place. And then nice little hints as it goes through that we are obviously building towards that Justice League movie that we all know about. I don't think it's any secret that a couple of members of the Justice League show up in this film. If you're not expecting that, I do apologise, but you know, read a newspaper, look at the internet. You already know that. Surely you already know that. I don't do ratings, I don't do scores. All you need to know, it was a good movie. But then I enjoyed Batman vs Superman, so read into that what you will. If you've got any interest at all in where the DC movie universe is going, or if you've got any interest at all in DC comic books, then it's a movie you need to go and see. If you're not into that kind of thing, it might be a tough sell. It's very nerdy, very comic booky. I've read in places that it's kind of taken stuff from Deadpool. It couldn't have done. This movie would have wrapped before Deadpool came out, but there is some of that attitude in there. It's a little bit naughty, a little bit funny, doesn't take itself too seriously, and obviously, as usual with superhero movies, make sure you stick around for the post-credit sequence. As usual, it's a good one. I think that's your lot. Do you have anything you want to add to that? You've been stood there very quietly for the last 5 minutes. Did you like it? She liked it. She did a very good impression of a 15-year-old girl as well, on the way in when they challenged her. First asked her age, then asked her date of birth. Instant lying. She is 14 and a half. It's okay. I think that's your lot. Let me know down in the comments what you think of Suicide Squad. I'm assuming most of the people who subscribe to this channel are going to be making it a priority to go and see that movie, so let me know what you thought about it. Do you agree? Do you disagree with what I've just said? Other than that, if you've enjoyed the video, make sure you pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and thank you very much for watching.